if possible, on Friday the 18th of November. Otherwise, you will find that instead of getting good results, you only got bad results. The evening session becomes much better. After about 7 or 8 p.m., friendly planets are creeping in. So socializing is much better area. And also, if you are working late, you will find some solutions coming into your work areas. And if you can talk to your business people during the evening session, you will find it's much more friendly. Now, these negative planets that make your earlier part of the day very bad are going to be in the evening session as well. They lose steam slowly. So evening session also don't be confrontational and don't oppose anything in sight. Be friendly. Saturday the 19th, not a very good day, but not as bad as Friday the 18th. Saturday the 19th, you will be deemed as very difficult to deal with, easily insulted, very sensitive, and a person who himself will be herself be very arrogant. So take the soft approach, be approachable, and this way your Saturday the 19th of November can improve. It's a day where your aura is very strong. So you will want the limelight, but if you can't get it, don't show a temper. The evening session tends to make you also very pushy and aggressive and very dominating. So the whole day makes your personality a very difficult one. So tell yourself when you get up on Saturday the 19th of November, I will take the soft approach to everything. And if you do that, you'll find that Saturday the 19th of November won't be that bad. Sunday the 20th of November starts very well. It produces a lot of support for you, a lot of bonding, romance, family areas, marriage are all doing very well. So it starts your Sunday 20th of November very nicely. Enjoy it, go for lunches and bond yourself with the people that you love or you want to be with. But the evening session, erratic planets, fast planets who bring unexpected negativity start to appear. So you will tend to be rebellious during the evening session, showing your temper as well. But don't worry, the earlier planets are still there. It's just that off and on you will be easily insulted and therefore show rebelliousness to plans especially. So move like the way it's already been planned. That's way, and that way you will not attract too much animosity from others. But watch out, the evening session can be very erratic and can produce accidents for you because it makes you also very impulsive. Monday the 21st, another not perfect day, but I would say as long as you don't dominate, as long as you don't argue too much, as long as you don't be too stubborn, you can make Monday the 21st a better day for you. It's a day where superiors can go against you very easily. And business people, those who are doing business with you, can be very agreeable or very pushy or very stubborn. And this will make you a little bit unsettled or not very happy. The evening session moves very fast. And here we see that accidents can be seen, or saying the wrong thing at the wrong time can be a verbal accident as well. The evening session produces arguments very quickly. So try to avoid arguments throughout the day and take the soft approach either morning, noon or night, and you will make this at least a better day. Tuesday the 27th, a really bad day for you to start with. It brings opposition, confrontation very quickly. It brings bad news. It brings blame. It brings problems where impulsively come to you because of your impulsive behavior, having said the wrong thing or done the wrong thing. So go slow. You need to slow down on Tuesday the 22nd in speech or in action. Otherwise you will attract saying the wrong things very easily. Tuesday the 22nd in the evening session is much better. It produces very friendly planets. So if you're working late, you'll find solutions. If you're talking to business people after about 7 p.m., it turns to be a bit better. So socializing does improve a little bit, but earlier part of the day, very difficult. Now the planets who rule the earlier part of the day are not going to disappear, but they lose their energy as the night approaches. So their animosity from the planets to make you behave badly will be less. Wednesday the 23rd, not a bad day, but it makes you a person not easy to deal with. You attract stress, so you behave in a stressful way. And when you do that, you show your temper or you show your rebellious sense. So the stress around you makes you behave that way. Now, you can't avoid stress, maybe at work or in personal areas. So try to stay calm by telling yourself to take one step at a time, to think twice before you say or do anything. That way you will slow down events, and then you will be able to help yourself on Wednesday the 23rd. Opportunities will come in the business sense, but your hastiness or your approach towards being very impulsive may spoil it. Evening session is much better on the Wednesday the 23rd. And the evening session says that you can meet people who are very helpful. They can be foreigners or from another country, even if they are your own race. And a good time can be had on Wednesday the 23rd in areas of family related in the evening session or socializing. Thursday the 24th is a very good day. Well, it starts off very well. The whole daytime is good. It produces support and it produces a lot of help from people. It brings about situations of making you very lucky. So project your ideas, project yourself in career, talk to business people. They will find that they are very interested in what you are saying. And if you are socializing, watch out during the evening time. The planets slow down, which usually frustrates you. And also meeting people of your past can produce problems. Or being with people who talk about past affairs can also become very depressive for you. So be careful in the evening session, but your morning and daytime session, afternoon session is extremely good. Friday the 25th, a good start, and you'll be able to do well in the daytime session. And you are also very intuitive on the 25th, which is a Friday. And listen to your intuitiveness as well. You will be able to plan travel, or if you travel on Friday the 25th, you will be very happy doing so. It's a day where support for you comes very readily. So project yourself and project your ideas. Even in family approach, you will do very well, in career business as well. But the evening session can turn very bad. Evening session for me normally starts around 7 to 8 p.m. onwards. Here, confrontation and opposition comes very strongly against you. Accidents are also seen. Now, these planets which appear very strongly in the evening session are also there in the daytime session. It's just that their energy is lower. So watch out, daytime also don't show your temper, and evening session definitely remain very polite. You will provoke others easily, and you will be provoking yourself. You will be easily provoked yourself very easily. So lie low. Stay polite. Saturday the 26th, a frustrating day where difficulties in progress, plans change, difficulties in approaching people to think your way or do things your way, past problems approaching you, some sorrow and regret also seen on Saturday the 26th, a day of frustration basically. The evening session also shows that you will tend to be arrogant, and these planets who come strongly into your evening session can bring a character and personality which others don't like. So instead of being arrogant, be approachable. Instead of showing your temper, try to remain polite and be agreeable. Otherwise, Saturday the 26th becomes a day of regret and frustration. Sunday the 27th, a difficult day for you. Difficult in the sense that a lot of opposition and confrontation builds up very quickly. It can come from you, it can come from others. And so the difficulties shown here are very strong. Accidents are also very possible. And breakups are all around. So tell yourself not to go to the extreme, otherwise you are going to regret that what happens on Sunday the 27th will be very regrettable. Watch out that opposition created by you is not going to be very friendly received by others. And in return, opposition will come against you. Evening session is much better on Sunday the 27th. The evening session shows that things are improving and more agreeable with people, and others also more agreeable with you. So the earlier part of the day, which was very hectic in the area, in the sense that nothing worked well for you, now starts to improve in the evening session. These planets earlier part of the day are also going to be present in the evening session. So if you are provocative, very quickly the evening can turn bad for you as well. So try to be agreeable. The 28th, which is a Monday, is not a bad day, but it tends to make teamwork very poor. It makes you a person deemed to be very arrogant and not approachable. And this, of course, will attract opposition against you. And whether in personal areas of romance and marriage, whether in career or business areas, tell yourself that you have to agree with people, even if you don't like it, as much as possible. If you show that you don't agree, you are easily deemed as not approachable, and therefore situations will turn bad against you. There are other planets here also on the 20th, which is a Monday, which show that you can become very stubborn and very dominating. And the evening session also warns about arrogance, dominating personality, or a stubborn person like you, which will be noticed. So the whole day wants you to take the soft approach. Tuesday, the 29th of November, a much better day for you. Much better, where a lot of peace and the opportunities to make changes for the better, getting support comes very easily, and also doing well in the daytime area. The night area, again, unfriendly planets move in that make you seem as a person who just does not want to cooperate with others. It can also be that others don't want to cooperate with you, but there's always a reason. And that reason could be that the evening session or some of the daytime session as well can produce you to become rebellious. So try not to show that. The evening, these planets can be a spoiler, and from 7 p.m. onwards. And also the evening session produces some danger of accidents if you are impulsive in behavior. So the evening session, watch out, otherwise 29th of November will be regrettable in the evening session. Wednesday, the 30th, is a day where you can do very well as long as you don't dominate or be stubborn or be argumentative or be rebellious. So you see, the whole month has not produced a perfect day for you. Either the daytime or the nighttime produces uncertainties. Wednesday the 30th says your stubbornness and a tendency to dominate is going to attract opposition and even a confrontation. So be the opposite and be agreeable. Leave discussion of sensitive things for another day. The evening session shows argumentativeness and the stress and the hastiness and impatience in what you want. So if you do that, again you will attract opposition or a confrontation. So throughout the 30th of November, take the soft approach and you'll be able to do very well. And that's my advice for you for the month of November. Hope to see you again. Thank you and goodbye.